Hello everyone, from Patio Frutal. Spring is back and things are looking pretty out here in the valley. Birds are chirping, flowers are back, blooms everywhere. I mean, look at this. This is the Hasui Asian pear. It's loaded with flower buds. Yep, Hasui. This is the Hasui Asian pear. That's the giant Asian pear. These things are just loaded with flower buds, ready to bloom. This is my, let's see, my Methley plum. My Methley plums, and we'll keep showing you some more. This is my Japanese plum. It's loaded. What do it look like? A snow already, huh? Yeah. This is my Methley, my Shiro plum, and it's loaded. Loaded all the way down to the base of the tree. And we keep on seeing more and more blooms. And the chickens, of course, they decide to make a lot of noise for this video. So look at this one. This is my sugar sweet cherry tree. And there's another cherry tree that is loaded with flower buds. Hasn't opened yet, because this is a variety. The pawpaws, well, the flowers haven't opened yet, but you can see all these little spheres are all flower buds. The leaves will come later. The flowers are first. Oh, by the way, this is the transplant. This is the cherry tree that I transplanted over a month ago. Look how it's doing. It's doing fantastic. It's full of flower buds. Look at that. Full of flower buds. That one came from that area there, right next to my pawpaw tree. Now we separate it. It's about, I don't know, 12, 14 feet apart from where it was. And look at that, just full of flower buds. And over here we got a native plum. So that one is it's gonna have flowers for the first time, as you can see right there. You see? To my shade. Alright, there it is. Lots of little flower buds just flowering for the first time. This one over here, it's our apricot. And it looks like it's gonna be flowering this year. This has only been on the ground for 2 years. So she'll be doing her thing. That's a persimmon tree. That one hasn't produced anything. This is our newest arrival. This one I just planted yesterday. Yeah, this is a gala apple. You can see it right there. Gala apple. And today is April the 19th. Those are all those funny looking things. Oh, I hear the bumblebees. This is another persimmon. And I don't see the tag. I must have lost the tag. I'm gonna have to relocate my tag. That is not bueno. But those are American persimmons. Those are, you have to wait until they're very ripe. And all the pawpaws are doing okay. What am I seeing out there? Huh. All the pawpaws. And so that one was gala apple. There's another apple here. So we got 3 apples here all together. Four apples. So they the apples are the last to to start to flower. And we can see that they are going to be having some flowers soon. So birds are just chirping. That's another apple. That's a golden apple. That's a chicken. And there's another persimmon. And this is a Saturn peach. And this is another peach. Saturn peach. Different variety. But they're flat, crunchy, and delicious. And this one, for the first time, this is a plum called Heart of Elephant. So, for the first time, it's flowering. You see, I got them tied down because I wanted to stay low. Because we don't want no tall trees. And look at this. This one is another pear tree. It's all tied down. I'm gonna keep this baby low. We don't want it to overgrow. So a while back, a couple of years ago, or summers ago, I cut down a tree. Well, a friend of mine cut a tree, and it felt right on top of one of my trees. Look at that, small cherries back there. There's some nectarines, peaches, cherries, pears, and those are the beehive, but there's no bees in there. And this one is a plum tree that I guess is going to be the last one of all the plums to be flowering. It's barely starting to produce flower buds. And the reason I put this one here was to cross-pollinate with this other plum tree here, because it was a late bloomer. But seems like this one is going to be even later, because you want them to bloom simultaneously, so they both get cross-pollination. So anyway, so like I was saying, a while back, we cut a tree that died, that was back there, and when the tree landed on one of the big branches, landed on top of this baby plum tree that I put here to cross-pollinate with that one. But as you see, the flowers don't coincide. So this one is an early bloomer. So when the tree fell, I want you to see this. See the damage that it did there? It broke a lot of the branches. This is an Ozark Prime plum. So it also damaged the bottom here. And because this is a grafted tree, down below, a branch came out, and that was born out of the rootstock. And the leaf, as you can see, are purple leaves. So I said, well, I'm gonna leave it there. And I'm glad I did, because you see how the branch now has grown up. And the funny thing is that the leaf, that branch now is producing flowers. So look at that. It's a contrast. Purple leaves, a purple burgundy color leaves, pink flowers, and they are going to be cross-pollinating each other. So that one is perfect for this one, because now we're going to have cross-pollination, because although this one flowered for the last 2 years, it has not produced a plum because it didn't have cross-pollination. But now with the help of this one, we'll see what happened, because now it's primed for having its own cross-pollination from plum to plum. Because if you see the tree right next to it, well, that is a peach. That is not the same as a plum, so it's not going to get cross-pollination from a peach. It has to be from the same variety of trees. So I already see the bees are working on it. Let's see if I can find the bees for you. There we go. Well, it's not a bee, that one is a fly. But what I'm saying is, she got her very own cross-pollinator right from the rootstock, because that's a grafted plant. So Look at the blooms. It's unbelievable the amount of blooms over here on this peach tree. And this one here is my giant peach. These peaches are supposed to be 16 ounces big. These are giant peaches. Is it truth? I hope it is. But hopefully this year we're gonna be able to produce the proof that it is. Because this plant is looking very healthy now. That one was hit by that tree too that fell down. All three of them got hit. See, this one got hit right here. See the bruise marks? And up there and down there. So they all got hit pretty hard with that tree. So, but the spring is in full bloom right now. And boy, am I excited. I'm planting some new plants. So this year there's going to be 22 new plants on the ground. And one of them is a gala apple that I just showed you at the beginning. And we have over here, I'll show you what we got here in the front of the yard. So we have, all right, so we're gonna start right here. This is this little stick over here. You see it's starting to produce little flower. Flower leaves. See if we can find my finger. There we go. Little leaves right there. I don't know if you can see it. Little leaves. This is a European hazelnut. And then we got filbert. This is another one. I don't know if you can tell. Yeah, it's a little twigs. They're only like 2 feet tall. But that's how they come in, small. There's another one. Little twig. Let's see. Find my hand, there we go. Little twig. We'll go down. So there's another one. So by the way, there's 5. There we go. So there's 5 hazelnuts. And this is the last one. These are European. So you got little leaves in there. Yeah. So we got little leaves. Oh. So then we have, so we got 5 hazelnuts there. Then we have back here, we have a almond, American almond. You see it? Start to grow leaves already. That's like 2 feet tall stick. And that's how you get most plants. I'm sure you remember when I did the unbox reveal that you see these plants. And there's the other one, the other almond. Have a little bud, flower, not buds, little leaves coming up. And over there some of my jujubes. And there's another jujube right here. Yep. So, but the jujubes are usually late. So, we are having a fast tour of what's in the ground blooming. And so you can hear the bird, the chickens, everything is awake. Look at the little birds up there. Look at this one. This is a nectarine. Nectarine here, ready for production. It's looking awesome. Last year it was looking awesome too, but we had a late frost. Really cold frost. It was 24 degrees. There's another nectarine. So hopefully this will go better this spring. We'll be able to harvest a lot of fruit. Oh, look this one, this pear tree. It's loaded. That's what you call loaded with flower buds. And it's gonna be Oh, this is a good producer. This one produces big, hard pears. They're not soft like many pears, but this one's hard. Even when they're overripe, they're still hard. These are 2 apples, which apples are the last to start to grow. But that's okay. We don't need them all to produce at the same time, but we need them to produce. So there you go, guys, from Patio Frutal. Like, share, and subscribe, and have a good evening.